Hey guys, welcome. This is my latest purchase, my second Remington 514. I haven't even taken off the auction tag. I wanted you guys to see how it came. Paid about 120 bucks for it. Bought it on Proxy Bid, one of the random auction houses. I have looked at it. Everything visually looks correct. I am going to break this down, show you guys how to clean it. It's a one screw gun. What that means is this one screw here, it's all you need to do to break it down. Once you take that out, the whole barrel and the trigger slide right out of the gun. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll get to cleaning the barrel. Alright, to get the barrel cleaned up, I just give it a couple shots of Rem oil. You don't need that much. I spray the barrel and the bolt. I let it sit for a few minutes. If you let the oil do the work, that'll get most of it off. You can see what it looks like after it's clean. Now that the oil's been sitting for about 5 minutes, I'm going to take a little piece of that 4.0 steel wool and I'm going to start rubbing down the barrel of the gun. Now you'll notice a lot of that rust is just rubbing right off the gun. Now after you've given the gun a real good scrub, I spray it down again with the same Rem oil. Now you want to let that sit a couple minutes again. Then I get a clean rag. You're going to want to wipe down the barrel. Now, just to give you an idea, the rag was clean. I rubbed all this off the gun. It's a lot of rust. I'm going to throw this away and change my gloves. Now I'm going to take that same Rem oil. I'm going to spray a little on the barrel. I'm going to spray it in for both sides. Alright, after letting that soak into the bore for a few minutes, I have a 22 bore brush and a pretty long pole. I'm going to slide that in to the bolt end and I'm going to give it a couple passes all the way through the rifle. Now after the bore brush, you do have to clean the inside of the barrel. I use a 22 jag. You can also use a 22 bore snake. I do have one of those. I'll show you it in a different video. So with a 22 patch, the 22 jag, I'm going to spray that patch a little. And I'm going to slide that in. Now, just to give you an idea, this is the first pass. Not too dirty. I'm going to run it through a couple more times. You notice by the third pass, that patch is considerably cleaner. All right, now that we've cleaned the outside of the barrel, we've cleaned the bore, we've inspected it, everything works fine, the bolts in relatively good condition, we can begin reassembly. With the stock, it's just one screw. All right, now that the barrel's reattached to the frame, we're gonna put in the bolt. Easy peasy. You're gonna pull on the trigger lightly, and that bolt's gonna go right in. Now, just like that, we've received a brand new gun and cleaned it. It looks considerably nicer. We've been able to remove a good amount of the rust. Now this is going to be my gun. I do have a second Remington 514. This model was made in May of 1957. It's a 22 short, long, or long rifle. It's a nice condition. I'm going to get the other one. I'm going to give you guys a look at it as well, so you can see a side by side. Now this one does differ in a few different ways. It does have the same stock, but you'll notice all the prints on the left side, whereas on the one I just showed you, Remington's logo's right here on the barrel. Other than that, there's really not much of a difference between the two. I like the first one. I figured I should get another one. But yeah, so these are my Remington 514s. If you guys have questions on them or you're having trouble with yours, I'd be happy to hear about it in the comments below. I appreciate you guys watching, and have a wonderful day.